Gaza. We back at it again with another video. And this video is gameplay of Lone Ranger and the pink Time Force Ranger. I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and give me about like at least 20 likes for this video. And let's get into the video.
Training of Triforia. Jason. Jen.
How about I even up the score?
With the power of snow.
3, 2, 1, fight!
We've got to work together.
You will not prevail!
Take it up a notch.
Let's do this!
Time Force.
Like, feels good.
It's time for a gold rush! It's morphin' time!
3, 2, 1, fight!
Power up! Power up!
That is a
It's time for a gold rush! Power up! It's time for a gold rush! It's time for a gold rush!
you gotta type in oh shit. That's funny. He gotta type in his own game.
It's time for a gold rush!
You're under arrest.
Yo, that is lit as hell.
How about I even up the score? You have no idea what I'm fighting for.
3, 2, 1, fight!
It's time for a gold rush. Power up! It's time for a gold rush. Take it from here.
Time for it.
I literally thought it was bruh. Bruh, that nigga just leave. Bruh, they been more than I.
Give it your best shot. Power up.
Damn, that is that.
Cat stunners.
Oh, nigga. Bruh, I still get caught by it. Crazy.
Power up. It's forfeit time.
Let's take it up a notch.
Oh, you tripping. Wait, she could do all that?
Alright, get it done.
Okay. That was kind of crazy, bro. That's... Let's see who's gonna drop by.
It's time for a gold rush.
Better not be gold, that's my main problem.
Time for Time Force.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Crazy.
You gotta go through me.
That tree up there.
You and I have some unfinished business.
Bro. Stop moving.
Let's take it up a notch.
This one has same move that I did.
Just getting started. Power up. It's time for a gold. Power up. Power up. It's time for a gold rush. How about I even up the score? It's time for a gold rush.
I like the concept on him.
3,
It made
2,
it so legit.
1, fight!
Power up. Power up. It's time for a gold rush. It's time for a gold rush. Power up.
Bruh. Stop jumping.
Tyrannosaurus.
What's my favorite ranger?
Tag team.
My favorite ranger is the Green Ranger. But, well, to be honest, my favorite ranger completely is the Green Ranger and Lord Dragon. Because they both the same character. Just different characters. I just wish they put in the White Ranger. If they put in the White Ranger, shit, I would love this game completely because I hate how they just add only 3 DLCs instead of at least like 4 or 5 DLCs at once. It's like, that's crazy. And I know there's like a tangent variations of like ranges, but they need to add more. But the Green and Lord Draken is my favorite right now. Well, not right now, but completely in general. I literally grew up watching Power Rangers and fell in love with the Green Ranger because of the fact that how they made his persona where he started off evil and then after that transitioned into a good ranger. It's kind of You want me to lower the volume of the game? Sure. Let me pause the game right now. Let me do that right now. Lower that to 50. Combat to 88. And the voice, I'll put that up to 88 as well. Alright. No. Tell me, can you hear me? Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me? Alright. What I was saying, my favorite ranger is the Green Ranger and the Gold, not the Gold Ranger, and Lord Draken, because they're both the same person, it's just different universes, and a combination of the Gold, well, the Green and the White Ranger together. So basically, it's just them two for right now until they bring in all the other characters that Jason David Frank literally act in. Cause I literally grew up watching Power Rangers, and the first Ranger that I literally fell in love with um was the Green Ranger, because of the fact that they made him evil on the first point, and he had to transition into like a good Ranger afterwards. But no matter what, every every Ranger he played put it to the point that he's the best actor who actually is still the Ranger now, because of the fact that every crossover that they have, every episode of Mighty Morphins all the way to Beast Morphers, he's shown like so many cameos in his past 26 years. So it's basically like he's one of the best actors that I've actually one of the big fan of. Besides the point that uh Jason, who is Austin St. John, who's being cameoed in Power Rangers Beast Morphers, and that is one of the best things that they have for him, because he's been out for a long time, but still he's like literally played only two Rangers, and that's it. There's other people that played like Rangers and villains and other other different type of characters for Rangers, but it's just he only played two, and some others they just play like one version of a Ranger, and they transition to a different concept. And basically within that point, it's like he's like a second for me. I'm not really much of a fan of Jason, because of the fact that his ego has the best of him until the end of the episode, where he kind of gets um like he kind of calms down and literally gives it to the fact that the friends and family and everybody has to like literally come together and do things as a unison, instead of it just being him. Because with Tommy, he let it be known the first couple times, even though he was evil, um by the time he lost his power, he let it be known he enjoyed um he enjoyed being a Ranger, because of the fact that he has cool friends that's willing to stay by his side and everything. But yeah, Power Rangers is my favorite. Power Rangers and Super Sentai is one of my favorite TV shows, and I still watch this to this day. Um, but any other questions, feel free to ask. Bro, I'm literally about to freaking lose my... Bro, I'm about to lose. Oh, I lost. Fuck, I need a rematch. I need a rematch, because I can't do that. I can't get an L up in here. I can't get an L in my favorite game.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Oh my god, I hate when. Bro, stop trying to read my moveset, man. You an AI. AIs is not supposed to read moveset so damn quick.
Not gonna happen.
Damn, come. What series is your favorite? To be honest, my favorite series, I can't say my favorite series is Ninja Storms. Oh no. Yeah, my favorite series is Ninja Storms because of the fact that um the Red Ranger is like one of my favorite Rangers from Ninja Storms. Rest in peace to him. Um, but yeah, Ninja Storms is my favorite. Um, Mighty Morphin is another one of my favorites. I would say Time Force is my favorites, but the only reason why I like Time Force is because of Trip and because of the Yellow Ranger, and I met the Blue Ranger in person, and he's very cool. Even though uh he came from That's a Raven at first, but yeah. Oh no, shit, bruh. But yeah, that's my favorite at this point. I have many other favorites, but it's like a really long list. Um, I really didn't like Mystic Force, but Mystic Force was kind of trash in a way, but the storyline was perfect because it actually did tell a very good story. Um, the only reason why I like it is because of the story and because of Solaris Knight and because of the Wolf Warrior. Their concepts and their costume looks so nice. Even the Snow Ranger, which was the princess or the queen. I forgot who it was, but that was the mother of the Red Ranger. He was also one of my favorites. Well, not he. She was also one of my favorites because of the way she mentored the Rangers and helped them learn how to use their abilities and how to be good Rangers and follow up towards the legends in the past. It kind of told like a very good story. Um, it's just I didn't like the concept of most of the Rangers because it kind of was trash. Operation Overdrive was horrible. They could have done a lot more, even though it wasn't in Saban's like rights. It could have had a better concept of it. Um, All the others basically lived up to their name. It's just some people they have different options because they're not really that much of a fan. They just watch it because that's their way of like watching other shows and all that. And it kind of takes them out of being bored. But for me, I watch it because of the fact that it teaches you a big lesson.
You're under arrest.
Um, Come on, bring more questions, cause I don't want to be bored. I know y'all want more entertainment, and I know y'all want more like answers to the questions that y'all have for me. Just keep bringing the questions and all that, and I'll answer it the best way I can. Oh, that's dang. My only opportunity to kill him. Oh. No. There we go. Gotcha. Now that's the gameplay of the Gold Ranger. He is dope. His concept is very good. His movesets is wonderful. It's just I need more practice with him. I know for a fact I'm gonna play Jen, the pink Time Force Ranger, and we're gonna see exactly what her movesets is. Cause how they made her is very good. And the story, I love the story on how they did it. Based off of the comics, the TV shows, the movies and everything. Like I like how they did it. It was a nice concept and how they worked with her. Um, I'm gonna do the Green Ranger because this is my favorite. We're doing Bat in the Sun version. Um, get that one in. And where's Draken? We do using Draken. His ultimate look updated, and the Green Ranger. How well do you think Lord Zed character is gonna be? I hope it's good. Well, Lord Zed, just by looking at how they made him, to me it seems like it's gonna be good. I just hope that he has his like his electricity and everything. I hope they have his little his visor glow and everything when it comes to that point, and his victory move, well, not victory, his victory pose and his entry pose. I hope it turns out like very well because one, that's an iconic villain that has he's like a very iconic villain to literally make in a video game. The way they did it in the first Power Ranger game, it was nice. I like it. It's just that they needed a lot of work. But in this one, I hope they make him better because this is like a 3D slash 4D game and everything, and it's like it really needs like some villains in it besides Lord Draken. Lord Zed should be the first one they would work on, but they wanted to follow up towards the cartoon on that point. Well, not the cartoon, the comics. So it's like I understand what they trying to do and everything. It's just I ain't want them to like focus more on the comics. Like they need to focus more on all the other characters that they have. But I'm very ecstatic that Lord Zed is in there because Lord Zed he's one of my favorite villains from Mighty Morphin. And basically what kind of threw me off when the end of Mighty Morphin's literally ended and everything went back to normal, he turned into like some nerdy dude, which I could never understand.
Just don't learn.
What's up?
Dragon Sword.
Time for it.
What's my main ranger I play? My main ranger I play is the Green Ranger or Lord Dragon. I'm trying to main all the others. But for now my main ranger is basically the Green Ranger and Lord Draken. Nah, there ain't no tag team, nigga. I'm bringing my Green Ranger games. Let's go.
Dragon Sword.
You ain't putting no tag team on me, nigga. Damn.
Let's take it up a notch.
Really? You had practice with this game? I didn't even know you had this game. What is your main character that you actually play with on this game?
Time for Time Force.
Back to action.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Is that your like favorite character of all time, or just your favorite character in this game?
Out of my way. Tag team. Dragon Sword.
Time for Time Force. Time for Time Force.
3, 2, 1, fight.
We're not backing down.
You have so learned.
Okay. I would like to play you sometime whenever we both got free time and all that.
We've got to work together. Time Force.
Tag team. Dragon Sword.
Okay.
Not gonna happen.
Well, once that you upload the video, then I'll make sure to watch it. Just share it to me on the PS4, and everything, or just like share it to my YouTube channel and I'll watch it and I'll
Take it up a notch.
comment what I think about it and everything to give you more of a like a feedback off of your series, and I'll just like help you out along the way. If you mess up or you basically have a little problem, I wouldn't mind helping you out on that point.
Right there.
Dang,
Fire.
I'm getting my ass handed to me by something like this. Nah, you tripping. Off my face.
Fire.
But yeah, once that you upload the video and all that, showing off your combos and all that, then share it to my PS4 and I'll watch it, or share it through YouTube and I'll watch it from there, or you can share it through Instagram. Just follow me on Instagram. It's the same name as my YouTube channel and my gameplay, my gamer tag, and basically just sharing me through there and I'll check it out. I'll send you a comment or a message letting you know what you did that is wrong, or um letting you know that everything you did is basically good or based off of how I see it, and basically just take it as a grain of salt, or you could just use it as a good advice.
Time for it.
Three, two, one, fight.
Oh, really, nigga? That's what you gonna do? You gonna keep hitting me with the same move sets?
No more. Eyes on target. Just don't learn. Dragon Sword.
Let's take it up a notch.
You have failed. You have been warned. I've got this. What do we got here?
No problem. I'm always here to help.
Let me at it.
Oh, that's gay. Share YouTube. Basically sharing through YouTube, you would have to go through your video and basically put go to the three dots to the side and click share and to whatever go to whatever like social media or if YouTube shows up, just share it through there and send it to whoever you subscribe to on YouTube. Um, Bulk and Skull are the funniest bullies ever, even though they're basically the scariest ones alive. Um, they're very funny, and they haven't
One.
been shown as much because of the fact that um Bulk is in like uh Power Rangers Samurai and Skull has a son and everything, which is kind of dope. Um but yeah, Bulk and Skull is one of the funniest iconic legends who basically live through Power Rangers itself. No matter how old they are, they still the funniest um funniest actors in Power Rangers itself. Um, when it comes to being serious, it literally like doesn't fit, but still they um they make it work to the point that it's a joke and everything. But still they're funny though. I just hope they give more um knowledge towards the new cast on their future on their future like come ups and everything, cause the funny like their funny like scenes, there's not that many funny scenes and all that, so it's like to make it more on the point that it's funny um and it brings more hilarity towards the character itself. I'd rather
You've got to work
them
together.
do that on that point.
Hold it right there. Eat fire. phenomenal.
3, 2,
Alright,
1.
that's the best thing to do, just try and see what you get from there.
Hold it right there. Eat fire.
Okay.
It's morphin' time.
You should run.
Eyes on target.
Hold it right there. Eat fire. You're mine.
Well, I would say try and share it through the PS4 if you have a PS4.
Guess who's back? What do we got here?
Because if you don't have an Instagram and it doesn't work through it doesn't work through YouTube, try and share it um through the PS4 message, and I'll check on it after.
You should run.
Eyes on target.
Let's tip it up a notch.
Alright.
You have been warned.
learn, do you?
Dang.
You have been warned.
This nigga just pushed my character to just sun out. I'm about to say. Stop with all that. This man trying to destroy my character and all that.
Let's take it up a notch. Hold it right
Nah,
there.
you getting out of here.
Eat fire.
Alright, who should I play next? Trini or Goldar? Put no Trini. Goldar. And I use Master Sentry.
Mastodon Sentry.
Using Goldar.
Okay. This should be fun.
You have no idea the power I possess.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
What ranger and villain do I want to see? I want to see the white Dino Thunder Ranger and Decker from Power Rangers Samurai. And I want to see the Red Force Ranger, Red Wild Force Ranger, because he played the Red Wild Force Ranger and he played Decker in Power Rangers Samurai. Who do you want to see in the Power Rangers game?
time for it.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Dino Red, Mesogog, Umaga SPD, and Dishi. Sorry, spelled wrong. Oh, it's alright.
This should be fun.
The other character I want to see is Anubis Kruger. He's in the story, but they don't have him in the game yet. I can't wait to see his movesets. That's another one of my favorite Power Rangers from SPD.
Guess who's back?
Yeah, he's one of the best.
On my mark!
Damn, did it too early. Yeah, I want more story mode, but it did say that it was to be continued. So there's gonna be more story mode on this. Cause the way they ended it was dope, but they left it on a cliffhanger. So I hope they add more story mode and more characters within the story mode as well, not just the characters that's in the game. Cause I really do want to see some RPM characters as well.
Okay. This should be fun.
You have no idea what I'm fighting for.
3, 2, 1, fight!
No. Nigga, no assist is gonna help you. Damn.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I do too, but it's just that my suspense is like too damn high because knowing that I'm a fan of Power Rangers, I want to see what happens next. Not waiting for the next thing to happen and it doesn't come until whenever they're ready to set it. Cause for me, when it comes to like say I'm watching a movie or a TV show of Power Rangers, and I have to wait for about like 6 years or a couple months for the next thing to come out. Nah, that's too long. Like if you could literally have a cliffhanger and all that, then I wouldn't mind. Cause one, a cliffhanger is supposed to last for about like at least a week or two, not for no whole months. Like that's too much to be sitting on that point. And knowing most people who text them on Twitch or off of Twitter, they basically only worry about more characters because of the fact that there's less characters in this game. But that's understandable. But they need to like work more on the
Okay. This
on the story. But I can't literally get all upset about it because one, Batman's son is like literally working with the cast of Power Rangers from the past and now to be doing a new Power Rangers movie for Batman's son called um the White Dragon, the Legend of the White Dragon, which is featuring Jason David Frank as the White Dragon and um Johnny Young Bosch, um the guy from who plays West in Power Rangers Time Force, and Zoe Zoe from Power Rangers Super Mega Force and Mega Force, and then there's um what's his name, uh Sadar, I forgot his name, Yoshi Sadarso from Power Rangers Dragon, no, not Dragon, Power Rangers Dino Charge.
On my mark.
And Jason's daughter is gonna be in the movie as well, which is gonna be the best thing ever because she's gonna be following up towards her father's legacy, and I want to see exactly what she have to bring towards this movie. And basically, it puts it to the point that it brings more
this
emphasis on what Power Rangers would be for the future, but this is more on a crossover process, and I think they're gonna make a comic book based off of it as well, which is gonna be the best thing because it is like what I want to see the most.
What do we got here?
Oh, the movie that they're literally, well, it's being made by Batman's son, but the movie name is The Legend of the Dragon, the White Dragon. You could you could go on. No, it's all right. Uh, I'm gonna say it again. The name of the movie is The Legend of the White Dragon, and the creators of the movie is gonna be Jason David Frank, the the daughter of Jason David Frank is gonna be in it as well. Wes, Yoshi Sudarso, um, Zoe from Power Rangers Super Mega Force and Mega Force. Um, what's his name? I just said his name not too long ago. Johnny Young Bosch, who played in Zeo, Turbo, and in Mighty Morphins, is gonna be in it. And the other cast, I don't know who the other cast will be, but those are the only characters, well, not characters, those are the only cast that they are showcasing right now. And you could catch it on Jason David Frank's YouTube channel and on his Instagram, and you could catch it on Johnny Young Bosch Instagram as well. You could catch it on um Yoshi's channel. Um I forgot what Yoshi Sudarso's channel is because he does it with his brother. Um but those are the cast for right now. I don't know who else is showcasing it on their Instagram besides
This should be fun.
those three and Bat and his son,
Truly more phenomenal.
but
Two,
that's
fight.
that's what I know for now. They have a website that they have because they're trying to get some money to make the movie better and well, not better but bigger and more entertaining for all the fans and upcoming fans of the new generation. Um but they're literally working as hard as they can. Like looking at the backstage backstage videos that they have where it's like bloopers or just them learning the lines or just learning their little choreography of fighting and everything. Um they're literally doing a lot of work towards it, and you got fans literally bringing up their concept art and how the show should, well, not the show, the movie should be and all that. Like they literally putting in their efforts and everything to um make things work and everything. It's very nice to see that there's people that's actually showing their their appreciation for what Batman Sun is doing by bringing more Power Ranger movies and all that setup. Um, I'm also waiting for the reboot of Power Rangers that Hasbro have to do, because they did say in Google and on YouTube that they're making more they're making a reboot of the reboot Power Rangers movie. So it's like I want to see how the movie and how the costume is gonna turn out. Cause knowing Hasbro did a very good job in some of their projects that they've been working on. But this is Power Rangers that we're talking about, and basically I want to see exactly what they have to bring for for Power Rangers itself, because the movie for Power Rangers was literally good itself. I just hope that they make it better, because they're literally like have to follow up towards the past. And if they're doing a like a follow up, they have to do it where it's gonna be on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, because it is a reboot of the actual reboot. But what I want them to do is bring in the old Rangers and do what they did in the TV show where they passing their power on towards the new generation, instead of using new casts to basically like have the new cast become the old Rangers. That's not gonna help. Just pass the like pass their power on to the next generation, so that they could literally be like, hey, we're gonna be your mentors and we're gonna teach you how to be the next Power Rangers in the future. Well, not the next Power Rangers in the future, how to be the next Rangers and all that. And it continues on the same way how they did in the TV show, because I did like how they did the 2017 Power Rangers reboot, but it's just they need, why won't they just follow up towards the movie itself, like from the past? Because remember, there was Power Rangers movie in 1996, which was which was the movie that they actually had, where the Rangers from the past literally had a couple new like casts and everything, but it was literally the same. It stayed the same towards the TV show and everything. So it's like, let's just follow up towards the movie that they have and make things a little, not little better, but like to the point that it follows up towards the movie itself. Because if Hasbro is gonna make it, they have to make it to the point that it's gonna stay as is. Because I can't like literally understand what they're trying to do, because it's like they made a pink, not the Pink Ranger, they made the Yellow Ranger gay, which was weird. It was supposed to be at the point where they have the Pink Ranger fall in love with the Green Ranger and all that, but yet it becomes the point that the Yellow Ranger becomes gay, and that's kind of weird. I know they're trying to like let it be known that everything is acceptable and everything, but it's just I rather them
Have been warned.
um I rather them like follow it towards the old movie in 1996 and like have it where it's left off, where the Rangers have their little their um headquarters destroyed by um Ivan Ooze. They fight Ivan Ooze and everything. They won. They got their little victory celebration. And then there's a new villain coming in, but they're already getting too old for it. So it's like as the years go by, they have basically new generation coming in, taking over the mental and all that, or basically just do it to the point where all the Rangers come back and do a whole like uh where they have like a what is it uh not a compilation like all the generations or the all dimensions of Power Rangers from different series come together to literally fight a big villain that basically is hard to defeat. So it's like they have the Mighty Morphin Rangers coming in. They fight the villain. They can't beat it. So they call in the next like generation of Rangers, which is basically Power Rangers Alien Force. They come in, or they call in Time Force and all that other stuff. Like bring in the dimensions together to the point that they like all generations, every single like dimension would come together and literally fight as one to make it as one big anniversary movie for Power Rangers because they is doing a Power Rangers movie that's gonna come out next year. But I want to see them actually do something with it. I want to see Hasbro literally work hard to literally get what they need to make this movie the best movie ever. Cause Power Rangers is literally being like passed on to um different like franchises and everything, and it's like it's crazy, but the different franchises are bringing their twists towards the movies so that the new generation could see exactly what Power Rangers is. But why don't you stay towards the TV show's concept instead of making it new or to make it different and all that? Because the way y'all doing it is like they're making it to the point that it's gonna end up looking wonky, but it's like it's gonna make it harder for Saban or for Jason David Frank or for Bat and his son or anybody that's basically doing Power Rangers itself on how they're gonna portray it towards the comic books or how they're gonna portray it towards the video games or how they're gonna portray it towards the TV shows. So it's like how can you make Power Rangers better in a movie so that the TV show can follow up towards it, or so that the movie can follow up towards the TV show itself. So it's like they need to have like a conference where they could talk about what to do with the concept because that is like very confusing on how they're doing it. Um, so yeah, they really need to work hard on this movie that's gonna come out. Bat and the Sun is already working very hard um on the Legend of the White Dragon. So can't wait until that comes out to see exactly how that would turn out.
Attack, Ranger.
So yeah.
Fight.
Release the power.
Alright, ladies.
It's time for a Cobra.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Power up. A lesson you're about to learn. Mega Blaster.
SPD, Cat Ranger.
3, 2, 1. Fight. Fight!
Tyrannosaurus! Get out of my way!
With the power of snow.
3, 2, 1, fight!
through me.
Three, two, one, fight!
Eyes on target.
We're not backing down.
What do we got here?
You should run.
Eyes on target.
It's run time.
You're not supposed to be here.
Pterodactyl.
Bow before your lord. 3, 2, 1, fight!
Alright, yeah. Um, Basically, this is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoy the video itself and the question and answers that most of my subscribers been asking. Um, and me giving the best answers that is basically my own opinion and my own facts based off of what I learned about Power Rangers and what I've been gathering information towards Power Rangers itself. Um, I want y'all to please like, comment, subscribe, and show some love towards my videos, and share with your friends who love Power Rangers, who love video games, and who loves to like ask questions and get some answers about whatever they want to know. Um, and please give this video at least like 20, 25 likes or 30 likes. Um, but hope y'all enjoy this video again. Get some good night rest and catch up with me on the next video later on tomorrow or some other time I'll stream on YouTube. But latest.